Here's our first introduction to some basic art stuff. These are different pencils we use. This is a 4H pencil, which is a really, really light lead. Then they come in various degrees from 6H all the way to 4, 3, 2, 1 to HB. Then any of your B series pencils are a lot darker. But you see, I got a lot of these over here, different kinds of pencils and things. These are the different ones. This one is a Mars Lumograph 8B. It's a drafting pencil. It's just one of the darkest you can get. It makes a really dark line. You probably see that a lot better than the other one. Then I love these right here. These are the black ebony pencils. I use these a lot. As you can see, it's wore down to just a little nub. These make pretty dark lines too, but they're a lot smoother than the Lumograph pencils. The Lumograph are a little more grainy like. The lead's not quite as hard or shiny. It's a little more rough but easier to blend with. The basic thing is to get started, to learn how to do shading, which will separate your work from pretty much everybody else. Because everybody has like Mickey Mouse looking black and white cartoonish stuff to start with. You'll want to do basic shading principles, which is just a small little box. Or just make a little box. It doesn't have to be any certain length or anything. Just make you a little box. On one end of your box, just start it out with your pencil as dark as you can get it. You don't have to press like really, really hard to break the lead. Just enough to make it fairly dark. And that's what you want to start with. And this little dark line here that you start, this is going to be your you could either call it 1 or 10. And then on the other end is going to be your 10, which is going to be a pure white. So the object of it is to get from this dark color over to the pure white, but have a smooth transition in between. So a medium tone of this was going to be right in the middle of the thing. You're going to have something that's going to be not really dark, not really light. It's going to be just an average middle pack thing. So I always like to start with the darks first, and really dark, because it's a lot easier for me to blend darker into light. But it doesn't have to be any certain length. If it turns out to be an inch long, and you get 1 to 10 through an inch of space, is great. Or you can spread it out however long you need to make it to get it to look right. Which we can carry erasers too. So if you need erasers, then that's fine too. And you want to start by just remember how your pressure was to get the really dark line. And then the thing of it is, the trick is to lighten the pressure up just a little bit. You can make it lighter, make it as light as you want to coming out from the dark, like this. Just make it as light as you want to. However, and then just go out a little ways. And then you want to see where your dark is, and you'll notice that there's a huge difference here. The thing of it is keep going over it and getting it darker. Making your pencil pressure just a little bit harder until you see it start to blend in and disappear to where there's no lines at all. Because your object is to get smooth transitions. So now let's go back and forth like this and kind of blend it away into a real nice smooth transition. Right, like that. And then you can go back over those and try to blend this away. Try to get it as even as you can. This is really, really important and really huge. Be able to master this process of it. Because once you get this down, your work's going to be light years ahead of everybody else. While everybody else is doing Mickey Mouse, you're going to be doing Da Vinci. You just go pretty much like that and blend it right on in. And you'll have a really dark, really, really dark, and blends into smoother and smoother and smoother tones. And another thing really important is that if you can, try to keep all your pencil strokes in the same direction. If you start going this way, sometimes